Hello, everybody. My name's Austin Morris, and first off, I'd like to say thank you for giving us this time to present to y'all. Our team consists of Devontae Himes, Elliot Paulk, Harley Vaughn, and myself. We are very excited to present to y'all our company, which is an eco-friendly company called Trash-4-CASH. We're very excited about the opportunities our product has, and we think that once you hear about our product, you'll be as excited about it as we are. Now let's tell you a little bit about what Trash-4-CASH is and does. So you're probably wondering what it is exactly that Trash-4-CASH does and who we are. So Trash-4-CASH was founded while we were in college. We used recycling to make a little bit of extra money. What we were noticing is around our apartment complexes there was always just bottles and cans and papers in with the regular trash, and nobody separated it and used the recycling dumpster. And so what we would do is we started taking recyclable items to the landfill and getting a little bit of cash for it. And what we came up with was that people weren't recycling because they had no incentives to, and it was kind of a hassle. So what we did is we created a patented receptacle machine that we've been placing in grocery stores and malls, and what we do places that you're already going to be going, to go shopping at. So what our machine does is you take your recyclable items, you put them in the machine, it weighs them, separates the glass and the cans or whatever it is, weighs them, and it tells you how much your recyclables are worth. And so then you just get a ticket that tells you how much money your recyclables are. You go to the cash register and you get cash. And it's as simple as that. And what it does is it takes away the inconvenience of having to go to the landfill, and we are hoping that by doing this and making it more user friendly, that we can promote recycling and help the world be a cleaner place. And so that's what our main goal is. And how we do this and how we make money is we give the consumer 85% of what the recyclable is worth. So basically, if we take it to the landfill and we're going to get $1 for it, we give the consumer 85 cents. And so that is how we make our money, and that is how the consumer makes their money as well. By investing in us, you're not only investing in a great profitable company, but you're helping the world be a cleaner place. So now I'm going to let Devontae tell you a little bit more about our product.
Thanks, Austin. A vending machine usually takes your money and gives you something back in return. But what about a vending machine that takes your garbage and pays you cash? Welcome to a community with Trash-4-CASH. Trash-4-CASH is a new and convenient way for all people to do their part in reducing humanity's carbon footprint while earning some extra cash. The process starts with consumers putting their trash in the receptacle by category being like glass, plastic, or paper. The machine has a sensor and scale that verifies the category of the items, for example, making sure the glass is glass or the paper is paper, and determines how much the items are worth. After that, the machine prints a receipt that the user can then redeem for cash. That's it. Simple, right? This program will allow everyone and anyone to make some extra money while preserving our planet. Now let me turn it over to Elliot to explain our statement of need and market analysis.
Thank you. And now to touch on our statement of need. Trash-4-CASH was created to help college campuses, neighborhoods, communities, and cities all become eco-friendly and help minimize waste and promote recycling. This section is intended to communicate the target market benefits and the need for Trash-4-CASH services. In doing so, by the end of this, you should have a better understanding of Trash-4-CASH and the reason that it will be a highly desired, efficient product. Recycling and eliminating waste has become an important idea in today's society. There are many ways that you can recycle and help the environment, such as recycling bins, composting, the different ways to reuse certain materials and objects. Several companies are trying to find new and innovative ways to recycle and reduce their carbon footprint. They have produced products such as reverse vending machines, which will take plastic used beverages, containers, and turn them into giving you money. And that's where we came in. That's our idea. We take your recycled objects and we turn them into cash for you or the company that is using our services. This concept is just a part of the Trash for Cash concept. However, the differences are that it takes all kinds of waste, not just plastic. Also, the Trash for Cash waste receptacle is made from entirely recycled products. Trash for Cash is helping produce incentives to recycle. We do this by combining a clean environment for the community in which it's using our services and a little bit of income for all those community members or businesses that are using our services as well. There are several different ways individuals can make a difference and become eco-friendly. But this way gives you incentives that allow you to, one, support our products and services while cleaning up your community, reduce your carbon footprint, be friendly and efficient to your community, and make yourself a little bit more money. Over a third of Americans, 34% to be exact, and 317 million Americans, so you can do the math, that's a lot of people, recycle currently. So that's our current market that we can consider as our consumers. If we can expand and continue to grow our business like we have in the past, we hope to grow that number and have even more consumers. There's a big need and a big push for recycling. Millennials especially are now very concerned with global warming and the effects of all the waste and products that are in our atmosphere and our lands and our communities. Our service meets that need to dissolve those wastes and recycle and create a sustainable living arrangement for businesses, communities, and families alike. We hope that you understand that there is a big drive for this business and service and that we have just begun to tap the iceberg of this market and have been very profitable thus far. Thank you. The market analysis. Trash for Cash is very serious about its marketing plan. Throughout this section of our business plan, the marketing analysis will give you better insight into our marketing segment, target markets. We'll touch on the marketing mix, e-commerce, and if you'll look in the business plan, you will also see some of our promotional pieces in the optional appendix. The goal is to inform you how we target our customers and how we remain trendy and profitable while providing a reliable service for the community and benefiting nature simultaneously. Our primary target market are environmental conscientious young adults in their 20s. There's been no correlation between gender as we service and cater to both males and females. Most have concerns about the environment and want to make a global change. Luckily with our product, there is no cost involved for the consumer, so there's very little barriers to entry. Our consumers actually profit from using our services, so the demand has been received very well amongst parks, college campuses where students are needing more money, and any kind of environmental friendly initiative such as national parks, state parks, amusement areas, playgrounds for children, or anything of beach related or nature encompassing. We do have a secondary demographic that we cater to, and it is elderly individuals who have a moral responsibility of keeping the earth a better place than they found it when they came here. They typically recycle in their communities, not necessarily in parks or areas where you would find more active people. But both demographics and segmentations highly make up our population of consumers. As for our price product promotion in place, the price, again, is one of the wonderful things because it doesn't cost any of our consumers money. So there's no barrier of entry, and our profit margin is 50%. They make money, we make money. As simple as that. Our product is essentially a trash recycling vending machine. Consumers deposit their recyclables and in return are giving a ticket which they can redeem for their cash. For our promotion, we have a couple flyers where if they scan their flyer, it lets us know where that flyer came from, and it also gives them an incentive to earn an extra dollar on their recyclable goods which they place in the deposit area. As for where we have this, again, and mainly it's college campuses, beaches, parks, nature areas, anywhere that there's abundance of younger individuals that are nature competent. As for our e-commerce, we do have a website. It is trash4cash.com. And we also have Trash for Cash merchandise and gear. That helps with our word of mouth marketing and getting the idea and the cause out there. And it also helps with us selling merchandise and having a different form of revenue stream coming in. Hope you've enjoyed the market analysis. We're now going to send it over to Harley, who will be touching on our financial piece and leaving you with the conclusion for our presentation for the day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Elliot, for that market analysis. Now, I will be taking you through the financial analysis of Trash for Cash, and we will start with the sales growth. First, we've calculated that each of our receptacles can hold about $100 worth of recyclables. Also, we project that our receptacles will fill up weekly, which means that we'll have to, take them out and clean them out and maintenance them every week. We plan to have 50 different receptacles for year one. Also, each of our receptacles can produce about $5,200 per year for us. And at the current rate of 50 receptacles projected for year one, our sales will be right around $260,000, which is pretty good for just a startup company. At our forecast, looking at them, we plan to expand by 50% the amount of units or receptacles we have each year. So for year one, we have around 50. For year two, we're expected to have about 75. For year three, we're going to have somewhere around 112, 113. And our sales projection for the next 5 years shown below. And for year two, bumping it to 75 units or 75 waste receptacles, we're going to have sales just around $390,000, which is, a pretty good little bump in percentage-wise of sales. Also, by year five, we project to have around $1,316,250 worth of sales, with a projected revenue of right around $710,500. Next, I'll be taking you through the operating cost of the Trash for Cash waste receptacle. So, for the operating expenses of the Trash for Cash waste receptacle, we'll start with this graph right here. As you can see, 46% of our operating expenses will be for operations and maintenance. This goes into cleaning and maintaining the weekly clean out of the waste receptacle and keeping up the nice, durable machines and units that we have built. You can see that 22% also goes to direct operating, 8% goes to marketing, 7% goes to research and development, 6% goes to general and administrative expenses, 4% goes to depreciation and other, another 4% goes to amortization and other assets, and employee benefits is 3%. Next, our receptacles are extremely durable and built to last. However, consistent cleaning and maintenance are required to provide the best experience for the customers with each use, which goes back to the 46% for operations and maintenance. We are dedicated to maintaining a low direct labor cost and cost of materials by equipping each waste receptacle with built-in sensors that transmit error codes whenever the machine needs maintenance. This reduces the amount of time that employees are needed and lets us be really efficient in fixing them and keeping them functional for everyone to use. Also, our annual projected operating cost for each receptacle is $2,392. And our estimated profit for each receptacle is $2,808. So, if you break that down, year one projected operating expenses are right around $119,600 with a revenue of $140,400. Year two, you bump the units up to 75 waste receptacles and the operating expenses go to $179,000. $179,000, $180,000 just depends. And then with a revenue of about $210,600, which is about a 33% jump in revenue from year one to year two, and can be even more because of the ways we develop to cut costs and be more efficient as a company. Next, I will take you through the startup expenses and investment needs for Trash for Cash. Now we will go over the last part of the financial analysis, the startup capital and investment needs. Through our market research and projected forecasts, TRASH-4-CASH has an inherent demand for our services in a plethora of locations. These locations, as based on our focus groups we have conducted and our current clients that have expressed demand for our products to be located in areas and distributed nationwide among areas such as college campuses, parks, beaches, and recreational areas that are environmentally sound. In the chart below, we've estimated our startup capital needed to keep up with our current demand and our projections for year one. $25,000 is needed for marketing materials. $10,000 is needed for legal obligations. Another $50,000 is needed to help pay our manager to keep the operation running so we can keep up with demand and strive to be what we envision for our company. And also, it takes about $3,000 to produce one TRASH-4-CASH waste receptacle at the moment. And to reach our projections for year one, we're going to need about $150,000 cash to reach those goals. And if you want to see the allocation of our investment funds, the allocation of the total $235,000 in the second chart below, you can see 64% of the money will go to production of TRASH-4-CASH units, 4% will go to the legal obligations, another 21% will go to the payment of the manager, another 11% will go to the marketing materials. As a company, TRASH-4-CASH, we are requesting an investment of $135,000 for approximately 20% equity in our company. The partners of TRASH-4-CASH will finance the remaining $100,000 out of their own money because of the confidence we have in our product. We would invest and finance more of the $235,000, but we've also already spent a considerable amount of money advertising and increasing demand for our products, such as we mentioned earlier, the focus groups and the current clients we already have that are waiting for us to produce our units. We have also, ventured to see which markets would be best and which markets we can potentially go into. And with the investment of the allocation of these funds, we will take a step forward in, reaching a better and more eco-friendly environment in the places that our waste receptacles will be placed. And as a company, we highly consider that you think about this investment because it is good for its business and it is also good for the environment. Thank you. So the question you should be asking yourself right now is, why should you invest in TRASH-4-CASH? And we have some pretty simple reasons why it should be, pretty straightforward and clear for you. One, we have massive potential as a company, as a product to, venture into many different marketing segments and maybe team up with different companies and create programs locally, statewide, countrywide, nationwide, globally. If and when it comes to those big projects like that. Also, as you can see, we have a patent pending process that the production of our units are 100% recyclable material. We have pretty good low direct labor costs and cost of material. We also think that, we have a really high demand for our product. And as you can see in the financial analysis, there is plenty of opportunity for growth and sales, profitability, return on investment, and return on equity, and so forth. Also, we have many ideas how to cut costs and to make our product and our company more efficient. Also, we will work as a company and as partners and employees to be the very best that we can be as a company, as a product, and as human beings. We will try to put TRASH-4-CASH in a sort of light that projects nothing but positivity and eco-friendly products and a corporate image that is, without a shadow of a doubt, a very good one. And also, we believe that the investment that we are asking for and the return, the equity that you get with the investment is very reasonable and will be a very positive and legit investment that you will have as an investor and that you will see production, and return on for years and years in the future. Thank you. And do you have any questions at all?
So the first question we have is, why is this product going to make money? Well, we believe this product will make money because it is actually making the consumer money. They're not having to spend any money on a product. It's actually the opposite. They are making money by using our product. So we think that'll help boost our sales, is because we're not only helping ourselves, but the consumer is making money. This product is kind of similar and comparable to the Coinstar machines, where you take your coins in, you put them in the machine for like a 6 or 7 or 8% charge, and it gives you out a ticket that you can take to the register and get cash for. It's the same type idea. People don't want to sit there and roll coins, just like people don't want to go through their recyclable items and separate them or take them to the landfill. It's all about convenience. And that's why we believe this product is going to make money, because it is user friendly and convenient to the consumer.
Hello, Sharks. By now, you have seen our pitch and you're wondering, why would this be a smart investment? What do we plan to do with the investment money that we receive from you? Well, first off, let me tell you that our product is different than any of the other products that you've seen, because ours cost the consumer $0. That's right, there's no cost that any of our consumers have to spend in order to come and use our services and our products. This is an insane drive in terms of keeping existing clientele and attracting new clientele, because there's no barriers to entry for them to use our device. They simply come, recycle their items, and they get paid. So it's a win-win for not only our company, but our consumers as well. Like I mentioned, this keeps us having to spend lots of money on marketing materials, because we are able to keep our current consumers and attract new consumers. We would use your money to purchase and build, manufacture, if you will, more additional units to be distributed throughout the U.S. in areas that we see a very good return on our service. We'd also like to go internationally and expand our services abroad. With your investment, I guarantee that not only you will make money, but we will make money and our consumers will make money. It's a win all the way around. We hope to have you on board and a part of the Trash-4-CASH team. Thank you.
So the question, what are you looking to accomplish from a long-term perspective, is a very good question. As a company, Trash-4-CASH has several performance standards that we would like to meet. We have a projected revenue for year 10, a projected sales for year 10, return on investment, profitability, return on equity as well. As a company, we'd like to meet. We'd also like to, improve our organization's competitive position in the market. We would, like to be at the top or near the top for a long, long time coming. From year 1 to year 20, year 25, it doesn't really matter. Just, long term, we'd like to be at the top, being very competitive as a company and organization. We'd also like to be the leader in innovative technology in our market. So, we'd like to be the ones that come out with the newest and greatest products and technology, the newest upgrades, the next big thing in the future of technology of our industry and our market. Also, our profitability and return on investment, we strive to raise that every year. Make it improve from year 1 to year 2, from year 2 to year 3, from year 3 to year 10, from year 10 to year 20. We always strive to do that, and that's what every company should strive to do. Also, our corporate image is something we value a lot, and long-term perspective, we would like to be remembered as a company that had a great and positive impact on the communities and surrounding areas, on states that we distribute our products to, and our country. Even globally, we'd like to be known as a very positive company that had a very good impact on the environment as a whole, and have a very astounding corporate image, and that's what we would strive to be for a long-term perspective. Thank you.
We at Trash for Cash intend to diversify our product in three ways: accessibility, usability, profitability. To dive deeper, I will start with accessibility. Our goal is to target more locations like subway lines, schools, offices, residential areas, and bus stops. The more accessible we are, the bigger the difference we can make in our community. Usability. Currently, we do not recycle clothing, rubber, and aluminum. We plan to expand those materials as soon as the beginning of next year. And profitability. We plan to launch a debit card that would allow users to not only add their money straight from the machine to their card, but provides rewards and bonuses to users who reach various milestones that promote a sustainable lifestyle.